Hi. Hello.
Hello,
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine. I hope
Okay.
you are okay.
What?
I hope you are okay.
Oh, yeah, I am. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Uh, what happened since last time?
I left my wallet on top of the car while I was on vacation and drove off. Other than that, nothing.
Mm, okay. I searched about something you have told me last time that you
Okay.
wanted your kid to learn Telugu.
Yes.
I didn't know that it was a kind of a type of language.
Yes. What did you think it was?
Uh, no, it was the first time to hear about it, but I didn't have any information about it. Just from you, I got it is related to, or let's say, it's some kind of Indian language, type
Yeah,
of Indian.
it's South Indian. Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to talk about today?
What would you like to talk about? It's your
Okay,
time.
interesting question in my mind right now. Do you think accent does matter for learners who want to speak the language, English language?
I do and I don't. I think that a lot of people want to lose their accent because they just want to sound more American or more English speaking native wise. But personally, I think that everybody should want to keep their accent because it's a very interesting starting point. I keep telling people when you come to an English speaking country and you have an accent, people love it. They love
Mm,
it so much.
diversity, you mean? Some kind
Hmm.
diversity could be.
Yeah, exactly. People want to know where you're from. What was it like? When did you come here? What do you do here? Like it's very much.
But what about another, let's say, a different view? What about professional career? If I want to do like being in a movie star, being a film star, movie star, you know, or let's say a journalism. Being-
I say I think the more realistic option is what if you're in customer service?
Mm,
A lot of people that have customer service jobs or jobs that are outsourced to their countries, they want a more American accent
oh,
because people in America will typically get upset.
mm, that's true. Have you met before non-natives?
Have I met with a lot of non-natives?
Yeah, speaking the language,
Um,
uh, except your husband.
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, yeah. Well, we have friends from a lot of places: Morocco, Turkey, Egypt. I mean, we have friends.
Interesting. Egypt.
Yeah, there's a lot of different cultures where we're from, but we have an international college in our city. So people come from like a lot of Asian countries, Middle Eastern countries. If you have enough money, you're going there pretty much. It's an expensive college.
Yes, that's
I wouldn't be able to afford it. But these rich kids come and then they socialize and it's very nice for them.
yes. Yeah, it's always nice to travel to a different place.
Yes. And they get a degree in something they're never going to use, which is great.
Have you ever been outside America?
No,
None?
no. Just India.
India? Oh, I guess it.
What was that face for?
Yeah,
When I said India, this is the face I saw. You were like, ugh, India.
India is amazing.
Hmm. I think you're the first person from the Middle East that said that. Most of them say it's gross.
I think you should try. Maybe next stop would be in Egypt. Would be great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, I want to go to Morocco for my birthday. That's what I keep saying.
Morocco?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go there?
I do.
Why Morocco is interesting to you? Why makes you appeal to go to there?
Oh, I mean, it looks beautiful, and a lot of the people speak French, so
Yeah.
that's easy for me. I don't speak Arabic.
You don't speak Arabic. They are not
Mm-mm.
Arabic too.
There are. Yeah.
They do speak
I
Arabic,
mean,
but not all the time. They mix the language between Arabic and French. And the same,
yeah.
I don't know how they do this, but it's complicated for us to speak one word in Arabic, three words in French. Wow. But
In Egypt, is Arabic the only language, or do you guys have like another primary
language,
language?
Arabic, yeah.
Hmm.
And they,
So you didn't learn anything?
yeah, we can learn different languages. We can the general one is English,
Hmm.
one French, the third one German.
That's different. In German, I wouldn't have thought about that.
Some some people would take it as a choice, no problem. It's optional to pick one of these three to study at school.
And you picked English?
Actually, it was some kind of natural for me from since I was a kid. I loved English.
Yeah.
I didn't think of being or taking it as a professional or as a career in the future.
Yeah.
I went to the college. Now it's obvious. I'll be a teacher. So,
Have you thought about like what age?
what about what?
Like you said about being a teacher.
Being Arabic teacher?
Hmm.
Actually, the Arabic language is much difficult. It's more difficult than the English itself. Uh, it's really a rich language. It's not easy to gain what is it, and I'm not a fan of it. Now, uh, you have to know a lot of details,
Hmm.
gain more skills to get this language. Not just it's not just about accent or structure of a sentence. It has
Hmm.
things way far away of what you can think. Besides, the Holy Quran itself is written in Arabic,
Hmm. Right.
and it's came to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Arabic. So
Hmm.
the Arabic language, all its rules came from the Quran, from the Holy Quran. You know, some of the rules, let's say
Hmm.
four rules. I'm not the one who should speak about this because it's not my specialized. But as far as I know, rules came from the Holy Quran. As
Hmm.
of course, Arabic thinkers about this and science, like literature, like authors, like composers, writers, who can get rules from a text, a whole text, and put it as a rule so we can use the language this rule.
Oh, let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
Because I was just thinking about it and I don't want to forget about it. But like when you're a child and you are learning Arabic, obviously, I mean, it's not really learning, but you're learning how to speak and you're obviously speaking Arabic. When it comes down to the letters, because your letters are so fine to like write, Arabic letters, are you learning that in school? Like, are you learning like how to write first or how to read the letters? Are you doing it together? Like, how does that first happen? Like when you're a kid, do you remember?
Actually, learning the language, it has the general, let's say, sequence. You hear from your
Mm-hmm.
father and mother at home, people around you, just you are listening, then you can speak the language. As you know, is, let's say, 2 years or 3 years, could speak more than 500 words, just without school or without anything. But let's say at age 5 and 6, yeah, I remember I have studied at school how to read, and then I learned how to write. The same consequence. I teach my students at school, you have to listen, then you can speak. You have to read, then you can write. Force you to learn language.
So does it ever get confusing for you to be learning English and then, I don't know, like, do you sit down and write a letter in Arabic? Like, is that confusing for you? Do you ever get like the letters mixed up between like Arabic letters and American letters? Or do you not even use it?
I guess I didn't get the question clear.
Yeah. Do you ever kind of mix up like English letters when you're writing with Arabic letters?
No.
No.
How?
You keep that completely separate?
How could it be mixing between both of them? I guess it was obvious for us that those are two different languages. Not only that, but I remember we studied English at grade 4. Yeah. The first time to meet the English language, it was at grade 4, not 1 or 2 or 3. So I have studied Arabic for 3 years, and before that I could speak the language itself, fluently Arabic, Then in the 4th year, while you are studying at school, you have been introduced to another language. So it's obvious there are two different languages. But recently, nowadays, our kids study both languages at school, at kindergarten, before school, Studying you have enhanced a good point. My son Ahmed, while we were in the sea 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, I saw the moon, and I told him, Ahmed, what is that? He said, moon. Mango, moon. In Arabic, it's called qamar. I told him it's qamar. No. It's moon. M. So he is relating the English language with the letter M, moon. So qamar. No. Our teacher didn't say qamar. Didn't say that it's called qamar, but it is in Arabic, Ahmad, called qamar. So teaching children at the early age a different language than your own language could really make it confused for them. It was a story. I just remember.
Yeah, it can be confusing. That's why I ask. I have a 7-year-old Saudi Arabian boy, and I feel so bad for him anytime we talk.
Why?
Because it's 30 minutes and he's 7 years old. I mean, come on. When you're 7, you don't want to pay attention to somebody on a screen. So the entire time he's like this, and like flopping around. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, are you going to sit still? And it's like, they're 7. They don't want to sit still. It's too much.
Yes.
In class, it's easier. If I was here with him physically, that'd be different. But on a computer screen, when you're 7 years old, I mean, this is too much.
Actually, I don't remember with who. Maybe Mr. Roland, yeah. He is from America too. I asked him, what do you do with, let's say, beginners in the language? They don't know the basics. Do you struggle with them, or what do you do? About I try to use my hands, try to name and your name. So I'm trying to find a link between both of us. So what do you do when you got a call from someone who doesn't have the basics of the language?
I mean, you can use the translation tool, but basically at this point, it is just using your hands, using body language. And to get him to refocus at 7 when he's got his busybodiness, I just make a joke typically. Like, I'll make a joke about him where I'm like, oh, I'm like, somebody has ants in his pants, and he thinks that's hilarious, you know? So then he'll come back to it because he laughs. And I'm like, okay, let's focus. Or I'll be like, oh, I'm like, you didn't go to bed last night for mommy very well, did you? And like, I'll hear mommy laughing in the background. She's like, no, Uncle Cat, I think so. So.
Stop it, I guess. You know, I like this point in putting my videos on YouTube that I could use captions, CC, translation.
Yeah.
The words that you speak, and I do speak too. I found out that some words I sometimes mispronounce, and I should say it in a correct way, in a proper way, to make the computer, the YouTube generator, write it in the correct form. That's why I'm trying to speak in a low intonation, in a low type of speaking. Just to,
well,
yeah.
I gotta say, it's just, even if you come to, Canada or America, we have different accents.
Yeah, and the machine itself is smart enough to analyze the voice and find the nearest form to your words. Have you tried it?
I'm just saying,
Using YouTube and using caption button?
Yeah, I use closed captioning. I don't find it as impressive as they do. Have you seen that Netflix has started adding dubs over other shows? Like, I can watch a show in Hindi, but it's English dubbed, so I no longer have to read the captions because they have the whole show English dubbed. You know what that means? Voiceover. They have a voiceover in English. Yeah.
Someone is doing the sound above the.
Yeah, they're doing it in my language, even though the people on the screen are talking in Hindi.
Actually,
like, they have that picked now, and I like that.
Yeah, they could speak in the original language, and I could read the subtitle in my own language. It would be great.
Yes. I think you can do that on Netflix. You can do a lot of things. Netflix is just amazing.
Yeah, Netflix do a lot of amazing things.
Now you're going to make me see. I wonder if they do have Arabic. They should. Are there any Arabic shows on Netflix?
I'm not sure. I'm not using Netflix, by the way.
Oh, well, then never mind. That negates the entire conversation.
Everything is online without Netflix.
This is true.
I don't need it.
See, I just have never been the person that goes online and Googles that kind of stuff. Like, I've always done popcorn time or like Netflix. Or Hulu.
Oh, yeah. I remember 30 members in Egypt. 30 members, has one account. They share it, yeah. They are amazing. Good group.
So what all did you do today?
I don't remember. I held my wife. And we went to the hospital because she feels sick today.
That's not good.
She's okay right now. Some kind. But we still need.
She was feeling sick?
Yeah.
Are you going to have another baby?
I have took care of our babies today.
Huh?
Yeah, I have to. You remember?
Yeah.
Ahmed and Muhammad.
No. You said she was feeling sick, and I said, oh, are you going to have another baby?
I'm going to have another what?
Baby.
Baby, no.
Because she was sick?
I thought that you said took care of baby.
You're going to be like, we went to the hospital, she was feeling sick because she's pregnant. I'm like, what?
I guess I have to go right now to check for something. Excuse me right now, and I hope to see you again. Maybe in the next
Okay.
11 minutes, I could come back and find you online too.
All right. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.